Extreme heat. It's a real challenge for air travel.
Southwest Airlines even had to deal with a new kind of heat problem. It's exploding beverage cans. Chris Van Cleve is at Reagan National Airport with a look at Southwest's efforts to stay chill.
For Southwest Airlines ground crews, every flight is about beating the clock. But as the temperature in Phoenix soars to over 110 this summer, it also becomes about beating the unrelenting heat.
You dread those July, August, those really hot days?
Yeah, I have to be honest, I dread it a bit. Yeah, for sure.
John Rawlings has worked the ramp for the last 6 summers.
Stay hydrated and stay covered, stay out of the sun.
Southwest deploys roving hydration stations and aims to get ground crews out of the heat after every flight they work.
Even in the morning when it's a relatively cool 95 here in Phoenix, the temperature coming off the pavement is closer to 120.
During the last 2 summers, the Phoenix area experienced weeks at a time above 110 degrees. Heat so hot it caused carbonated drink cans waiting to be loaded onto flights to ripple and even burst, resulting in some injuries to crew members.
Once it got up to 105, 110, you started hearing the cans before you even saw them. You could hear them deforming.
In an effort to address the bursting cans ahead of this summer, Southwest bought 60 new refrigerated provisioning trucks for Phoenix and Las Vegas, their 2 hottest hubs.
Our summers are extending, and that product is under that intense heat for longer periods of time.
Steve Land oversees Southwest's provisioning team at Phoenix Sky Harbor Airport as they stock about 200 flights a day.
What we've experienced here in the last 2 years has really been very different.
And it was happening frequently.
It was starting to happen very frequently.
The old trucks didn't have AC. Climbing in the new ones, you notice the difference.
Cold in here.
Cool in here, very cool in here.
The storage area is kept at a crisp 40 degrees.
What's the ideal temperature for the cans?
Our goal is to keep them under 80.
Those trucks also act essentially as roving cooling stations for the people working in them. Southwest is monitoring the temperature of those cans with heat guns this summer. The goal is to try to keep them right around room temperature. Chris Van Cleve, CBS News, Washington.